Okay. So, it's very briefly, but on Thursday I did mention that I had a pretty good, like, fucking run the stage free. I don't want to spend too long on this, I realize. What the fuck? Oh, player data. Replay. I don't want to spend too long on this, so I'm going to rush through this. But I actually have 2 replays that I got. One of them being yesterday. This is fucking, this is Thursday and Friday. This is, like, I'm going to just very quickly go over, like, what happened these runs. So this started with me having to, like, buy into having free power, which led to this opening. Which is honestly, like, I'm very glad that I got that, because something I've realized is that even with free power, that opening is still pretty fucking luck dependent. Like, I've actually been practicing stage 4 as a whole now, and I've been starting with free power, and I've kind of noticed, like, oh yeah, where the yin-yang spawn is just random. So, there's just plenty of times where it's just hard to get over to the side you need to, and then you're just kind of fucked. Just skip through this. We know this. This was... Okay. This is the other reason I saved this replay. Because, like, that red beans gap was pretty cool, right? But, yeah, I got really fucking lucky, to put it simply. And then Jimbo, I, like, fucking died twice because my movement sucks ass on Jimbo. I've capped Jimbo in practice at least one time. That's it. Okay, but, like, come on, man. All the fucking blue congregated there. Every single Mentos stacked on top of me. I guess I could have just ran to the left for my life, but I was scared. Luckily, I capped the rest of it, so that was something. And then, I think I just did this correctly, right? Did I do this right? No, yeah, I did this right, because I know where I messed up. I remember. So we get through this. You do the fucking, you do the run around on this shit. But the thing is, I was a little, I'm here now, right? It's a little too hate. I'm not entirely confident in my ability to stream this. So I kind of end up over here, and I'm like, fuck it, I want that life piece in the center. Sadly, I didn't do very good dodging and get it. I actually do see a better gap I could have taken now. I could have gone off to the right a little bit. But in the moment, that was just still a really bad decision on my part. Now, I have also practiced Misamaru. If I remember correctly, I had practiced Misamaru, and I still fucked this intro up. So, you know, that, you know, hooray for me. Oh, yeah, because I went down for the yin-yangs, which you're not supposed to do it yet. You're not supposed to do it like that. And then I fucked up the final dodge. I did all of the weird, awkward dodges that were not required for me at all, and then the only dodge I actually had to do, I fucking, like, froze up and choked it. And I only have 1 life, so you want to guess how that? Yep. Yeah, this one, it is out, it is, as it says, I got an LNN stage 3. I am actually very proud of this. I had 1 death before this, I remember this. I had 1 death to stage 2. Specifically, it was because I accidentally killed, the Takane mid-boss too early. So I had to actually deal with, like, more yin-yangs. Or I had to deal with way too many yin-yangs. I had, like, 7 seconds left when I killed her. Which was, yeah, just having, like, too many yin-yangs just makes it really difficult to actually, like, get the next streaming section. It just fucks with me, so. It would have been very hard for me to actually live that with that mistake. But I actually read that correctly, which was nice. Again, I am very on and off on reading that. And then, free power for this is typically nice. Wow, okay, that was fucked. I don't remember having to dodge that like that. There we go. Okay, I definitely got a bit lucky, but, you know, we take those. This is just, you go through it. Yeah, wait, I've seen this a million times. This is Frozen Peas. I guess you could take a look at Frozen Peas. Frozen Peas with high power really isn't bad most of the time. Like, the center is just very clear and open for me to just kind of stay there. Like, I'm not being, like, hard gate kept. That was the most hard gate kept scenario, that whole interaction. That and whatever dodge I did near the end there. And yeah, so now we get into Sanyo. The first non is, it's I feel like it's a little luck dependent, although you do technically have time to react to it, but sometimes you kind of, it feels like you just get fucked over by RNG either way. With the first spell, if you get bad luck, it definitely feels like you just get fucked over by RNG. If, like, she just decides that she wants to run away from you and that all of your dodges have to be outside of the center, that shit sucks. Hey, Rox. How's it going? You know, so I feel like the second non is free. I mean, I sometimes get hit by it, but it's like really not too bad. It's just like, if you read the angle wrong, then you can end up in a fucked up scenario. Also, if she's low on screen, it can start to get fucked up. What's up? I was just kind of right now I'm just kind of rewatching my replay from Friday. I got an LNN stage 3 yesterday. It was sick. So this is yeah. Like, okay, when you get to the third non, the fight is not over, but it's practically over. There's not much she can do to you. Like, unless you get really bad luck, it's hard to die to her third non or final. If I remember correctly, I think I actually timed out this pattern. I think I genuinely timed it out with full power because she like kept running away from me and it was fucked up. See, because like I want her to go to the right, she moves to the left. Yeah, no, Sanyo is a son of a bitch. Yeah, she moves to the right. Okay, to be fair, I think I was technically on her right when I did that. Also, she was already on the right side of the screen, so there wasn't much of a chance of her moving towards the left. I'm moving to make sure I get to fucking live, and then she times out. Even with full power, she can time you out if she wants to. Literally watched someone almost LNN on call earlier, but they had to miss her first non. Oh shit, that sucks. Who was it? Yeah, no, and then I'll quickly show stage 4 went. I got pretty, that might be a 4 power thing actually, but I don't know. I got through the opening section of stage 4, so I'm gonna say that was good luck. I'm gonna say that was Lily White putting in the work. Yeah, no, I can just skip to this section. I don't know why I'm watching this. Oh wow, I actually missed that. I missed the points. I forgot about that. If I remember correctly, I did not cap yellow rice this run. I don't think I recreated that magic. Honestly, that wasn't even that bad of a yellow rice pattern. Instrabbit. Instrabbit? Not sure how to pronounce that. It was Marissa's. Wow, that. Okay. No, I see where I was going for there. I just went too far. I had the right play in mind. That would have worked if I was just better at movement. Oh my god. Hey, well, I capped it. Or, well, I didn't cap it, but I mean, like, I had a 1 miss. Like, my 1 miss came at 20 seconds, and then I capped the rest of that. I'd say that's good for my standards. This section, I sometimes struggle with this section. I'm pretty sure I capped it. No, I didn't. Just fucking speed it up. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I just went for this. Yup. So I decided to just stay to the right side this time because I only had 1 power. I just decided to take it safe and not risk losing the life for 1 life piece. Yeah, I imagine, like, trying to get, like, challenge runs as Marissa is probably the more popular one just because of how bad she is in this game. So, I would love to tell you that this was a new PB. Sadly, it wasn't. Despite the fact that I came in here with 2 more lives than my current PB, yeah, kind of fucked up. Well, for one, I dodged down through that. I actually forgot the movement I need to do with 1 power. You don't need to dodge down for that. You just need to move down and then dodge up through the second wave. For some reason I thought you needed to dodge down, but no, I think I'm thinking of the second on. And then spell 1 with 1 power is super fun and amazing, actually. It's just one of the most joyous experiences you can ever have in your life. You see how much health she has left and how many fucking balls she's throwing at me? Okay, to be fair, that down movement was really bad. It's technically a new PB if you look at it health-wise. Technically a new PB. So, yeah, now my goal is to get past that. Yeah, that's just me Sumaru things. I got that run yesterday, and then I was just like, you know what? I think I'm good for today. The question. Why don't you do any of the... I should not be trying to read both of those. Okay, but why aren't you doing any of the misdirects on Sanyo? The only misdirect I've seen is, The only misdirect on Sanyo I've seen is for the second non, and I've tried doing the misdirect with the second non. It doesn't really seem to change anything. Yeah. I've seen Blue Bus misdirect the second non, and that's kind of it. Even, because, like, I remember, you also showed, like, BM Break's run, and BM Break didn't even bother to do the misdirect on the second non. Also, like, after looking, I remember, after watching BM Break's run and comparing it to fucking Blue Bus's run, it really put into perspective how fucking insane Blue Bus is with movement. Like, Blue Bus's decision-making is insane to me. I think he just seems like a score player at heart. He fucking loves going for points. But, like, he makes things so much harder on himself because of it. Yeah, that was really bad decision making on my part. Still got 192, so not the end of the world. By no means the end of the world. Dude, I'm actually able to get, like, way higher, recently I've gotten way better at actually, like, killing Mike during her mid-boss. I've been getting, like, some insane times on Mike. I want to say I have a 12-second PB, although I'm thinking of something else. I think my actual PB on Mike is like 11.8. It's like 11.80 something. There's a misdirect for the second spell too, though, from what it seems. If you're low on power... That second spell is aimed? Isn't that likely you should go for it? Int stumbled into the situation, and they decided to stay put to optimize damage instead of going to the side for a second? Huh. I just thought that second spell was random. I didn't think that shit was aimed. I mean, I assume it's, like, still random to a degree, but, like... So it's like, randomly aimed in your general direction. Yeah, I was a little overconfident in that. I wasn't even looking down at Marissa. I was just like, oh yeah, no, I dodged that bullet. Gonna move to the right just a little bit. I'll dodge it. I need a little more wiggle room than that. Alright, I'll take a 1-miss stage 1. I doubt it makes a major difference, but it seemed like it did something. You should try it in spell bracket sometime, or if you're brave when you see Sanyo. I guess, like, yeah, I guess just, like, what? So the thought process is just, like, right at the start of the card, or if you're ever in a bad situation, you just kind of go to the side when she's about to shoot. And then, well, that fucking sucked. And then, yeah, and then you just, like, quickly run back to the center. If I ever get a free power gang run going into Sanyo, I'll try it. Or if I have the power of the 3 or 4 power gang going into Sanyo's second spell, I'll mess around with it. If the strategy's only really good at high powers anyway. Yeah, also that was just sad on my part. The thing is, no matter how good of runs you get in this game, the early game will still just fuck you up. Cause like I put it in perspective recently, right? It's like, if you die in the early game, that means you have to work so much harder in the late game to just make up for it. Well, the late game being fucking stage 3. Like, you know what I mean, right? Where it's like, because it's like obviously, like, you have less lives to work with, and that sucks, but, like, that's honestly the least of your issues. The issue is that you don't have power to deal with the situation. Like, that's the reason you have to work so much harder to make anything work on stage 3 if you die twice in between stages 1 and 2. I haven't happened to try it, but what I remember is the attack. As the attack is starting to move, like, to the top left. As the attack is starting, you move to the top left, and then go back to the middle. I kind of hope I get a bad attempt to her for... Well, it's very... If I get an attempt to Sanyo, it'll most likely be bad. But if I can get a bad attempt to her second spell card, I would like to see how the start of that looks, because I might be able to envision that a little better. Because I can't imagine after the card started that you get to move to the anywhere near the top left of the screen. So that does just sound like a very... That does sound like a, like, oh, the pattern's just started. Here's a cool little misdirect. I mean, after this run, I guess, I can like, just go into spell prac. Because I don't need to load up TH prac to do that. And that, honestly... That sounds interesting enough to where I would like to test it. That is piqued my interest, definitely. Okay, let's see if I can actually read this card. This is a card where, like... Okay. That was kind of just a bad movement on my part. I was gonna say, like, this is a card where sometimes it can feel, like, almost impossible to read, but no, that was just me playing really bad. Wow, really? That hit me from down there? That is a fucking rarity that I get hit by this card. Okay, I probably should have game overed for that. I just needed to be a little bit more to the right, but like, I don't know. Like, just goddamn, you know? Just goddamn. Yeah. The thing is, like, my goal, my, like, stream goal or whatever, or just, like, my goal that I want to hit, obviously, is that I want to get to Misamaru's second non. My actual goal for this session is literally just get a run to stage 4. That's my... If I can get a run to stage 4, then I'm happy with the session. I think like that's just my go-to. Cause like getting around to stage 4 just sucks ass. There's so much that can go wrong while you're trying to do that. I still cannot believe I thought this was going to be like a relaxing experience going into it. I was like, oh yeah, no, you know, this should like Touhou 18 probably won't be that hard. Nah, there's no way. Come on, yeah, 1 power cap. There's no way that I struggle too much with Touhou 18. Meanwhile. Two power frozen peas is sure an experience. Hey, well, I got the good RNG, so it's fine. Ah! I did all of that dodging. just to fall behind at the last second. Sure, step up like a lot. Alright, that's 1 run to Sanyo. I know unfocusing is good for taking care of the fairies, although for 2 power, I can't imagine that changes anything. All that does at 2 power is just make you more likely to run into bullets. Although I definitely see why you'd want to do that at like 3 to 4 power. But the thing is, like at 3 to 4 power, you're killing things like you're killing the fairies so much more efficiently that like it feels like it almost doesn't matter. Oh god, she's giving me the bad RNG. Oh, okay, and then I just fucking sucked. Okay, let me see. Here, let's do spell practice. I want to see this. Stage 3. Spell card 2. Lunatic. So what is this like? Something like that. Gonna be honest, that feels pretty random to me. Are you sure it's aimed? I mean, like, the lasers are aimed, yeah. I guess that is less dense, actually. No, yeah, that's, like, way less dense, huh? Oh, but how the fuck do I get... Okay, but no, but so I gotta make sure to go back to the center immediately, otherwise I get blocked off by the lasers. Okay, maybe not all the way up there. Maybe like here. I don't really think that makes it better though. That just makes the angle different. Again, the lasers are aimed, but the lasers aren't the issue. I don't think this one has a misdirect. That doesn't really seem like the case. And you definitely don't want it. You definitely don't want it like that. What if I go straight up? Yeah, but this is like, well, I guess straight up would probably be the same as just being straight below. Yeah, there's no misdirect on. It does? It should be the same if you misdirect the first one slightly left. I don't... It's slightly left? Or like, it should be the same as it... But how does this make it better? Again, like, I've got the lasers to go in a different direction, but they still spew out a bunch of blue the same way. It's not any less cluttered, it's just different clutter. What this does is it lowers the first big overlap in the center. The blue RNG doesn't clutter in the middle. So like here... It feels about the same amount of clutter as I typically get. Unless I'm doing it wrong. I mean, I guess compared to that pattern, that is less clutter. Only from the second and third set of lasers. It doesn't help to go all the way up there. Just a bit to the right. Or to a bit to the left or right. So just down here. It feels the same. Well, okay, I say it feels the same. Let's actually see if it's the same. I stand in the very center. Stand in the very center. I got decent... Okay, well, I got decent luck except for at the end there. That luck was shit. Yeah, the spell's still really random. So it doesn't... It arguably overlapped more in the center there. Again, though, that might just be because of bad luck. But in that case, why do I care? I'm just praying for good luck either way. Yeah, it only helps with the first part. But does it help? I don't see a difference. This seems exactly the same. I guess, like, well, theoretically there's less clutter over on this side now because it didn't get to go over here. It just feels like I'm losing damage just for the same odds of success. I don't know. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought I glitched it out. I thought I got the glitch to happen again. I'll consider it another time. I'm just gonna keep doing the not misdirects. It's not a big difference. I don't know. I'm not gonna completely write it off yet, but for the moment, I don't really see myself getting any use out of that. It's not really like the second spell is fucking me up in that many runs anyway. Typically, if I lose to Sanyo, it's through other patterns. Although, I will say, her second non being as random as it is, or her second spell being as random as it is pretty annoying. Alright, 245, not bad. You don't have to do that if you don't feel like it. Okay. Yeah, I just don't really see it changing much for me at the moment. I do love a good misdirect strategy though. I just don't see that one helping me. That was just terrible movement on my part. I should have moved up, not left. You know, again, like, it was cool to see. Like, I do love learning about new strats, so, like, I'm always down to check out a new strat. All the misdirect strats on Sanyo are like that, where you won't immediately be able to tell if it's even helping. Yeah, I know there's a misdirect on her second non, and that feels the same way. I don't know how to do the ones that are non since I play soccer, yeah. What is the Sakuya experience like in this game? Because, like, I feel... Well, like, I played as her once, but I used cards, so I didn't really get to fully experience what's, like, how Sakuya plays. It's more so, like, all I knew is that she technically has the highest DPS. Although I've heard that her DPS is not what it should be, because apparently not all of her knives spawn properly. Yeah, I'm not going for that second fairy kill. I'm just gonna take what I can get. Need to be careful not to kill her too early. Alright. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Nice. Nice. Saki is by far the highest damage, but only really good if you reach max power. Okay. Yeah. She helps with stage... Oh, does she actually do good with stage sections? I thought she'd be kind of bad because of like her like spread power for knives. What I'm saying is LNBNC is still as terrible as her, or is still terrible as her, but certainly more chill than Marissa. Got it. Okay. So she's in Reimu. Reimu isn't great in this game. Saki's okay at stage. Is there anyone in this game who's good at LNBNCing it? Is there literally any character in this game that has a good time LNBNCing this game? Like, I can't imagine Sanai has, like, the easiest time. And then it's like, Reimu would probably struggle. Or, like, Reimu and Sanai are the two that I imagine probably struggle the least with it. But I can't imagine either of them doing great. And then Saki is terrible, as you stated. Marissa's terrible. And then... and that's kind of the whole cast. Is nobody built for LNBNCing this game? Everyone just gets gutted the second cards go out the window. Some people like Sanai. So Sanai is one of the more liked characters for LNBNC, but it's still not great. Low damage. Yeah. Well, the interesting thing about Saki, right, or not Saki, Sanai, is that, like, she has low damage, but she has homing. So, it, like, that does make up for it a bit. Although I imagine with stage sections, she'd probably still struggle. Saki is good, but you kind of can't die in early game. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it feels just in general with this game, but I imagine it is more extreme with Sanai. Or Saki, I mean. People like Sanai since that's low routing. And you can get there in Gorilla. Yeah, Gorilla is the fun way to play. Bosses are long, but whatever. I mean, like, to be fair, they're not much longer than they are with Marissa. In fact, they're faster than they would be with Marissa, because you have homing. Sanai is the best at stages. Okay. Okay, no, so frogs clean up stage sections. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. It's just like... I think it's just sad that she doesn't deal more damage than Reimu. I know there's been times where Reimu is like has the higher DPS between the two, but like that's when they have different shot types. Just in general, I want Marissa to have the higher DPS between Reimu and Marissa. To be fair though, I can't imagine like Reimu's DPS in this game is like absurd. And again, with Sakuya, it's again with Sakuya, it's if you die, you're kind of fucked DPS wise. Okay, I probably shouldn't have lived that. That was really bad reading on my part. I will fully admit that was terrible. That was just bad reading on my part as well. A little bit of bad luck followed by some bad reading. Lily, protect me. I'm gonna need your help, Lily. I'm gonna have to deal with frozen peas. And that is, well, that is a time. If you decide to abandon me immediately after frozen peas, then I understand. But at least stay with me until then, please. I need all your luck. Lily, you've abandoned me. That was terrible luck. This is a horrible, dreadful pattern. That was just really bad on my part. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is how you blow a 5 life pace in stage 3. Yeah, I forget who, but somebody mentioned that if I got really desperate, I could equip Lily for luck, and I've kind of given in. I've kind of given in. My C key doesn't work, so there's not even a chance I accidentally end up using Lily. She like, I've literally added a PNG to my screen. Is what I've done. That was just terrible movement on my part. That was actually like that was not bad luck on that. That was just me playing bad. Nice. I mean, you know, I feel like it's been helping to a degree. I forgot to update the Sanyo counter. Hold on. And I've been playing for 42 minutes and I got 2 Sanyos. Yeah, I forgot. I sometimes forget to update the counter. I'm gonna get used to it. I like the Sanyo counter. I think the only thing I don't like about it is that I have to tab out of the game every time I want to use it because I play in full screen. If it wasn't for that, then this would be like a super clean setup. But like, well, it's funny because like, so because I have global hotkeys enabled and they work. Like if I were to press the button to add to the Sanyo counter while the game's open, internally, Live Split would recognize that. Sadly, Live Split will not visually update the counter until I tab out and then hit something else. So like, if I were to hit the button, tab out, and then hit the button again, then we'd be at 4 Sanyos. But it wouldn't update until I hit the button the second time. So either way, I have to tab out for it to visually update. And I've tested it in windowed mode, and in windowed mode, or if I played this game in windowed mode, then the counter would just update automatically, no matter what. But fuck, man, I am playing this in windowed. I've been playing it like this. I've been playing it in full screen for too long now. I can't go back. I like the big bullets. I like to see every single pixel on these bullets. .144p is the true way to play Touhou. Honestly, 144p Touhou sounds like a fucking TRS like joke submission day. Just like, you have to submit your run in 144p, or you have to play your run in 144p quality. Yeah, that was just terrible reading on my part. I wanted to stay underneath her no matter what, but no, I had to get out of the center there. I had to stay to the right. Wow, really? I was too late on that? Hey, Banana Walrus. I wish I could say we're balling right now. I haven't actually gotten the ball girl even once. Nah, I could have been more in the eyeball than that. I'm currently, yeah, I'm very much so off the ball this session. You know, all I'm looking for is just one run to stage 4. If I can at least get that, I'll be happy. Damn it. Something I've been doing recently, because I think I've mentioned before, I forget when, but I think I did mention before how I was like trying to play for like Dark Souls DLC or whatever. Like I was like playing through like the Dark Souls 2 DLC, and like I've like now, as of like I think like 1 or 2 weeks ago now, I have officially beaten like all of the Dark Souls 1 DLC, 2 DLC, and 3 DLC. And it's and so I realized that the only like Souls DLC that I haven't actually completed yet is Bloodborne's. So I've decided to try going for that. I was playing a decent amount of that yesterday actually, and the thing is like, so my only, oh wow, 1190. My only completed hold on. Okay, we're fine. It's fine. So, my completed save file of Bloodborne immediately got sent to New Game Plus. And I don't like using New Game Plus while playing the DLC. So, I decided to just start again. The Dark Souls DLC tend to be high quality. Yeah, they have some fun stuff. Can't play Bloodborne. Yeah, Bloodborne is in a really awkward state if you want to play it nowadays. It's like you need the DLC, or I mean you need a PS4. That happened to me in Dark Souls 2. Yeah, well in Dark Souls 2 they actually let you choose, but for other Dark Souls games it's kind of just like when you finish them, you can just kind of get sent to New Game Plus immediately. So like that was like the same situation for Dark Souls 1. Like when I decided that I wanted to take on the Dark Souls 1 DLC, I was already like my completed save file was done with the main game. So or like had already beaten the game. So I had to create a new character in order to just go for the DLC. I think Dark Souls, same thing with Dark Souls 3, actually. Again, like, I had already beaten the game, had to create a new character. But, Dark Souls 2 was ironically the only one I didn't have to do that for. Because again, like, I just never hit the New Game Plus button. Wow, I really can't dodge Michael today, huh? Lily is not putting in work today. Well, nah, she kind of is, actually. Lily only dictates luck, she doesn't dictate my movement. Yeah, no, my movement's bad, then I'll die no matter what. Yeah, no, but so the thing is with Bloodborne, right? So you get access to the DLC right after you beat Amelia, however you pronounce her name, I forget. But so I beat her at around like level 30 or 20. I think I just entered level 30s by the time I beat her. Right? And it was... And so I decided to enter the DLC the second I was like done with that. The thing I realized about the Bloodborne DLC, I decided to look up like, wow, that was such bad luck. Okay, that was actually Lily's fault. I will fully blame Lily for that. I'm sorry, Lily. It's just how it is. All right. I put my faith in you. But oh, really? Okay. So I've been playing the fucking Bloodborne DLC, just like fucking 30 levels under, just kind of trying to go about it. I did start doing some of the side areas. My character's now like level 40 something, so I'm a little bit more equipped. So like I'm not too bad off. But like I'm just using the fucking like the Kirk hammer. I got it to like +7. And I got it to like +7, and I'm trying to beat Ludwig with it, and it's pretty annoying. I can't even get him to his second phase. Again, I think I am a little bit frailer than they expect me to be. I have like 30 strength, 29 vitality, and like 15 endurance. Probably a little weaker than they expected to be for that fight, but like even so, like I'm just kind of annoyed because dodging Ludwig's hitboxes feels so precise and annoying, especially because like reacting with rolling, it has never really like, it's how I like to play Dark Souls, but it's not fun to me. Because rolling in Dark Souls is not a reaction for the most part. It's more of a, like, an option select. Where it's, like... It's more so, like, you have to know when the move is going to come out. And then time your roll to cover that area of when the move is coming out / is active. Then you get your turn to hit the enemy. Which, which is all fine and good, but it's like there's so many of like Ludwig's moves which if you want to dodge them correctly and then be close to Ludwig, you have to be really precise with your roll timings, and like you do have to be really close with the Kirk hammer because it's like it's like pretty fucking stubby. Like it deals a lot of damage, but it doesn't have a lot of reach. And then it's like, and like it's hard for me because compared to other Souls games, you don't really get damage in Bloodborne. Like if you're fighting a boss with the damage you're supposed to be dealing, like you're gonna be fucking slamming on that boss's health bar for a while. Whereas like compared to like other Dark Souls games, it's like I can kind of just get a weapon that lets me deal like fucking 500 damage per hit, and I'm dealing like a solid chunk of their life bar. Like in Bloodborne, I'm dealing like little ticks. Just look the Kappa face. It's just like... Yeah, no, the boss is just really hard, and I have not gotten close to beating it. I was trying for like an hour last night, and again, I could not even get it to its second phase. I did, however, decide to look up, like, after I gave up for, like, beating it for that night, I decided to look up footage of other people fighting with the Kirk hammer, and I am seeing interactions where I could probably be more aggressive while fighting it. Like, there are certain, like, moves and situations where I was just kind of writing off as, like, oh yeah, that's not my turn. But I'm starting to see that if I play it right, those situations actually could be my turn. No, I went too far to the right. I really tried in challenge runs in FromSoft games. Maybe fun. I know, Yumfa makes, like, really interesting, like, challenge run videos. You could potentially get an idea for a challenge run from him. I mean, like, also, like, just like, trying, like, just, like, some, like, low-level shenanigans, right? Those could be interesting. Still level 1 runs, I think, are, like, a staple. I don't really have any interest in doing a solo level 1 run. The thing is, like, yeah, I could try leveling up more for the boss I'm on, and I probably should. I think, like, the only thing I don't want to do is I don't want to have to refight Rom, because I really don't want to look at the spider. But to be fair, I have not done everything I can do before fighting Rom, so I could still, like, go and get some more, like, statistics or whatever before, like, you know, going back to the fight. Maybe actually get, like, 30 vitality instead of just being an awkward 29 the whole time. I don't think I can kill you fast enough with 1 power. Wow, I actually did. I would have assumed I was too far to the side for that. Ah, stage free spam. Yeah, no, stage free spam is just something. Still level 1, yeah, I could try it. Something like that. Ram, Amelia, what is this ReZero? Or Rom, Amelia, what is this ReZero? God, I always pronounce her name in my head as Ram, but no, it is Rom. Yeah, and then Amelia. I think, oh my god, it is hilarious. Yeah, no, it is the same pronunciations. Hilariously, in Dark Souls, or in Bloodborne, they're spelled, Rom is spelled R-O-M, and then Amelia is like A. Actually, I think that's it. Yeah, I think it's the same spelling. Literally just change that E to an A. It's literally the same characters. I guess, like, like, Orphan of Cause can just be Subaru, because, like, he's unfucking killable. God damn it. Okay, that was just really bad reading on my part. Also, she was incredibly low on the screen, but even before that. Also, that's a third Sanyo. I keep forgetting to update that. Chonk. I can get runs to Sanyo right now, but none of them are really playing any good actually getting into her. Well, that fucking sucks. God, I'm still looking forward to, like, the third season of ReZero. I remember, like, after finishing the second season, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start reading the light novels now, and then I kind of just wasn't really in a position where I felt, like, comfortable buying any, and I haven't bought any since. Doesn't help that I don't know which one to buy first, because I would preferably just like to start with, like, wherever I left off. But I don't know which one would be correct. I'll take the 190. Pretty bad, but, you know, it's chill. It's whatever. I'm just gonna, yeah. I'm just gonna, you know, maybe do a little bit of, and then, you know, and that, followed by that, and then into the that. You know my strategies, you know my plans. I mean, I'd be down to watch it with you. I would not mind at all. We still need to... I still want to watch the first episode of Breaking Bad with you. Because we have not done that. And I would still be down. You know, again, like, if... God, I still have Yu Yu Hakusho that I'm watching through. God, I have a lot of things that I want to do. I have way too much of a checklist right now. I'll get to all of it eventually. I just gotta get my priorities straight. I'm fucking, like, watching Yu Yu Hakusho, and it's still like, yeah, I want to watch Breaking Bad at some point. ReZero is gonna come out at some point. Fucking... So I want to play In Stars in Time at some point. So again, that game looks sick. I want to beat the Bloodborne DLC. I want to beat all the EX stages. I was looking through, like, my Touhou achievement tracker page, and, like, my god. Like, I never realized how little interest I had in EX stages while, like, going for all this until recently. It's a... Yeah, I'd be down to watch a viewer now. Yeah, life is life. But, I was like, you know, but, like, I realized, like, so my first EX clear was like, I got it shortly after beating, EOSD on Lunatic. And it was, like... It was something I did within, I think, like, my first year of playing Touhou. And then the next time I cleared an EX stage was a full year later. It took me a full year for me to even play another EX stage. I've been playing Touhou for, like, I think for like 3 years now. And I have, like, almost never touched the EX stages because they just never interested me. But, like, now I kind of have a reason. Because, like, I would like to say that I've gotten them all, and I feel like I'm a little overdue. 1, 0. I'm a little overdue for having some more, or like for having all EX clears. So. Okay, I really should not have tried for that dodge. That was just a really stupid decision on my part. EX stages, they're kind of easy to neglect. Yeah, like, EX stages has some cool stuff. I think it was just like, I was never interested in learning one stage. I still have to hop on SA EX now that I'm done with Moth EX. Nah, aren't you gonna go for the Moth HNN? Clearly, that's obviously the next goal. You should definitely just go for full stop. Yeah, to be fair, I have no doubt that you will definitely get a Moth HNN. It's not going to be easy, but you'll definitely get it. I believe. Still some stuff. Okay, you know what? Let me read this pattern first, actually. still some stuff I want to try and take care of before doing that, I assume is the rest of that sentence. Before trying for it again all the way. Yeah, that makes sense. I did a stream for it sometime recently. Oh, okay, that's sick. There was a lot of goofing off. All I need to do is an EOSD NNN all shot. Or I need to do an EOSD NNN all shot. Also should continue the stuff I got going with Easy. Never did LOLK ENN. And then yeah, SA EXNN would be cool. That's a lot of goals. To be fair though, you have always had a lot of goals. I mean, I can't say that I also don't have a checklist of stuff that I want to do. Well, I mean, I literally just wrote off my checklist, but I mean like checklist and stuff of Touhou, only Touhou related stuff. It will definitely be sick to see you get those things though as it happens. Ooh, okay, this has been a little too fast on my part. This has been a little too fast. Just get over there. That was so scuffed. That was so scuffed. Alright, let's get it. That was close. That was close to being good, but then kind of just fell flat in the face, actually. Sounds pretty accurate to me. It's pretty fucking accurate. Yeah, it's definitely good not to like rush things when it comes to trying to get achievements. It's just like whenever, just like whenever it happens, just whenever you feel like up to it. Okay, that may have been a scenario where maybe doing that unfocused would have helped me. that may have been an issue on my part for, you know, just kind of completely ignoring the unfocus button. Because I'm a shift warrior. I hold shift and I play. I'm sure beating around the bush at this point, but yeah, no, again, like beating around the bush to an extent is fine. It's like, I mean, I don't know, still playing. USD HNN, and that's a thing. Yeah. There's like, there is just like so many like runs you can go for, right? So it's like, it does feel like, to an extent, it can feel like beating around the bush, but like, I don't know. It just is whatever you want to do in the moment. I won't have a choice but to move up to hard, or to EOSD and MOF eventually. Yeah. That kind of sucked. That was really bad. I kind of got forced out of the center there. Okay, well, that was terrible luck followed by terrible movement. So, what can I truly blame it on? Me. Yeah, no, I just can't play today, apparently. That's just not happening. Yeah, she did go pretty low. Speaking of all this, I'm working on something right now that I think you'll find swag. Ooh. I like swag. Yeah, I remember the spreadsheet. Oh shit, that's sick. So okay, that's honestly super nice. So it's like every time like I just want to like see it updated, I don't need to download the new version. I can just go there. Oh, that's pretty rad. I can't imagine, like, setting up your own site is, like, the easiest thing to accomplish, so I think that's sick. That was so sad on my part. I'm not resetting that. I was literally just slightly too low there. Oh, it isn't? Huh. I don't assume. Huh. I would assume there was like some shenanigans of like hosting and whatnot. Yeah, still rad. I should be looking not at Twitch chat right now. Yeah, man, Michael. Go down, won't you? Took me some time to start things up. I was stumped for a while. It tends to take a lot for me to learn the simplest things at that. Yeah, same. Slowly, surely starting to understand it. Against the flow of things. Even this happening slightly isn't something that happens that often. I tend to put things off a lot. Yeah. I think, like, for me, I tend to find that when I have a lot of stuff to do is when I like procrastinating. I have so much stuff to do that my brain doesn't want to do anything. Because I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I could work towards like this goal or this goal or this goal, but instead, how about I just like sit here and watch YouTube for the next like 5 hours? There's like, what's that? Asprey FM has a new Touhou Mahjong stream VOD. Well, I gotta see all of this first. Dude, I actually never thought I was going to learn the rules to Mahjong ever. Because it just wasn't, well, like, Mahjong was a game that never really crossed my brain, ever. Like, it wasn't like I had anything against it, but it was just like, I just never really put any thought into it. But then then Asper FM play Touhou Unreal Mahjong, and suddenly I know how to play one version of Mahjong. Apparently there are a couple of different versions, but 1, 0. Yeah, no, but like, but I know how to play that one version. I don't know every form of how to get a fucking Yaku or what the best plays are, but I understand the basic rules of the game. I plan and plan and plan instead of working towards them. I play games. Yeah, I get that. Having a lack of motivation for things, partly because of the weight of all things. Yeah. But also, I'm super motivated. I think all about the stuff I want to make all the time. Yeah, it's like... Well, because, like... It's... I feel like it's really easy to become motivated, like, just thinking of stuff that you want to do. Because, like, you know, whenever I think of Touhou 18, I'm like, yeah, I want to play. I want to get good runs. I want to, like, fucking... I want to kick Misamaru's teeth in, right? Like I get really excited over that. But then, like, I go and sit down to play, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I have to deal with stage 1 and 2 and 3. all of this. I have to deal with all this bullshit. And that can be, like, pretty demotivating in the moment. I think, like, something interesting I remember hearing, like, yet again, Asper FM talk about, or, like, that, like, I kind of, like, in my head, I did know this, although I've never, like, heard that put into words, which I think is actually exactly what he said with that as well, is the fact that it's, like, if you're doing something, like, if you're trying to get better at something, like, motivation can be nice, but, like, motivation will go away eventually. The best like way to just like get something done is to make it a habit. Where it's like if you want to get better at like what you're doing, like you have to just make it a habit to keep doing that thing. Yeah, also that was unfortunate luck on my part. Lily is really not coming in clutch today, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I know I've been playing bad as well, but, like, Lily has not been helping. But, like, it is true to, it is definitely true. Like, if you wanna get better, it's just, like, you do have to, like, keep working at it, and, like, keep working, and the ability to keep working on something goes a little bit beyond, like, motivation. It's like... Of all the games I've tried to go for LNBNC, I gotta say the early game of this one has to be the worst. Yeah, it definitely feels terrible. So generally good to get out there, but actually engage in the arts for once. Yeah, it definitely feels like fun to just try things. Consistency, commitment. I'm historically awful at that. Whenever I start doing something, I tend to drop it after some time. Yeah, I think that's how I've been for everything in my life, except for Touhou, weirdly enough. Touhou was, like, one of the only times where I've been like, no, I'm gonna get through this. I want to be able to say something is done. Yeah, no, like, that's the most satisfying part. Like, every Touhou run I'm doing, I'm fighting for fucking bragging rights. Is what it feels like. Like I'm every time I do like I try like challenging myself of a run in Touhou, like I'm challenging myself to like just say like, yeah, I did that. So I can just go up to just any random person and be like, hey, you know, guess what I did? Guess what I did in the silly shoot 'em up game? I got this achievement. And it's like, obviously, like, you're not really going to go up to anyone and brag about it, but like that's kind of like the feeling that's like kind of the feeling in my head that I get of it, where I'm just like, I'm like, yeah, I just want to be able to say that, like, I did this. You know, it is a really good feeling. Alright, 2 power for Frozen Peas. Can I do it? Possibly. Lily, grant me your strength. Okay, that was my bad. You know what, Lily? You did your best out there, and I appreciate that. That was entirely my fault, I will admit. Yeah, it's never on a Sanyo. Wait, did I forget to count another run that I got the Sanyo? This is the 5th run, isn't it? Midnon is actually timing out this game. I mean, yeah, basically. That Midnon goes by quick, and if you have no power, or she just runs away. I remember trying to make a schedule for all the stuff I want to study on a weekly basis. I for sure want to be able to stick to that, at least somewhat. Yeah. I think for me, making a schedule is really fucking difficult, but like, at the very least, just trying to make a habit of doing stuff, like, somewhat consistently is good. I allow for a little bit of randomness in what I want to do, but, like, it is still, like, I have been trying to get more consistent at doing stuff. Want art, music, and HTML/CSS. I feel like I've heard of that. HTML. Yeah. Music and art are, like, really fucking fun. Like, there's so much, like, fun stuff that comes out of that, but there's also, like, it's like, just, I don't know, just getting into them looks really difficult. Or I guess not getting into them, but just getting to a level where you can, like, do something impressive is difficult. Which, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Why? That's why it's, like, a passion for some people. If you could just, like, pick it up without having to, like, improve at all, then it wouldn't be... Ah, no, that was so bad on my part. Dude, I can't get good Sanyos today. Oh, it's coding languages. Okay. Your coding is definitely fucking something where it's like that's hard to get into. HTML is the base stuff, and then CSS is the... You get the bedazzle. You get the bling. It's like CSS stands for cool something site. I just want to see that written down in Comic Sans. Also, I probably should be dead, but whatever. CSS stands for Comic Sans site. It's just a... Damn it. It's all just written in the Comic Sans font. Actually, it's cascading style sheets. Are you sure? I don't know. I thought it was Comic Sans site. I'm fairly certain. I think that's where the writing style of Comic Sans was invented from. I don't remember what it stood for. I mean, I can't imagine there's a lot of people that would, like, actually know off the top of their head what CSS stands for. Especially if it's... I don't even remember what it was. I need to look at chat, but I kind of can't. Will I be able to get to stage 4? Probably not. The fuck was it? Cascading style sheets. It's like, what the hell does that mean? That sounds more like an arts and crafts project than that does like a website modifier. Hypertext makeup language. Huh. I like that it's hypertext. They just really wanted it to sound cool. Honestly, hypertext makeup language sounds like the name of a spell card. But it sounds like specifically the shorthand version of a spell card. The actual name of the spell card would be like way longer. Or no, that'd be the case for a song. Sorry, not spell cards. It's the song names that go on for like 5 fucking years. My bad. Fake Touhou fan. Doesn't even know. Yeah, I really just did not want to test my luck on those yin-yangs. I really didn't. That's fine. Stream it down a little bit. CSS for details about how a website looks like or something like that. Huh. And then there's terms like hyperlink. I've never thought about that, but yeah, it is hyperlink. Which is like links. Yo, like links from Street Fighter? It's like, yo, you've done a link in Street Fighter before, but have you done a hyperlink? It's like, you've done links, you've done plinks, you've even done slinks. But have you done links? Links. Adding an H in front of link really doesn't work. Or no, well, I guess it is just no, because it's not like you do a link. It's just links. Yeah, because for slinks, it's no, that is still, you have links, but you just put S in front of it. You know, and then plinks. No, so it would be links. Still remember seeing like a SageHam video of him talking about like links or whatever, and then him like showing a footage of like some fucking arm gymnastics that like that a player did once, trying to like hit the buttons where he needed to, where it's like his hands like fucking stretching all the way out over here while his thumb's resting on the button. Just to do a slink. Yeah, I'd be down. You can hyperlink, you can hyperslink it in the chat. Alright, hold on. I shall check out the pick in a sec. Let's see the hot pick. The pick? I don't know. Pick doesn't sound good, actually. Forget I said that. I'm trying to combine words now, and you know what? Some words really don't need to be combined. It's like I've spent so much time wondering if I could. I never stopped to ask if I should. Basically where I'm at right now. I'm on my Jurassic Park arc. Playing the game called Ark, made by ArcSys. It's all coming together. Features my favorite character, Noah from Castlevania 2. Nobody in this chat's played Castlevania 2. You can't prove that there isn't a character called Noah in Castlevania 2. I will see what's going on so far. Library of Lotus. Alright, so you got, okay, yeah, I see. And then some of the text isn't lined up correctly. But it's getting there. Yeah, and then the images aren't exactly stretched out right. It's getting somewhere though. It's getting there. This is the start. It's like me when I'm cutting my hair, where it's just like, you know, like it looks bad as it's starting out, but it's towards an end goal, and once it gets there, then it looks fine. You just gotta give it some time. You can't judge what it looks like halfway through as the final product, because that's not how products work. Killer? Question mark? Nice. Okay, that's my exclamation point that I'm looking for. Now let's not choke on the final. It's like, wow, great job. God, I hadn't actually thought about Baldi's Basics in a while, although, like, seeing, like, Faf9's video of him just talking about that entire series kind of reminded me about how hilarious, like, the voice acting in that game is. Like, well, because obviously it's supposed to be, like, really janky, bad voice acting, but, like, there's just so many lines that stick in my head from that game. How fixed, please? I'm going fucking insane. I know that guy. I'd have to look at your code to get an idea of how you'd be able to fix it, and even that I could send. You can always go to lame round and do margin top minus X. I remember losing my shit when first hearing sweep times voice line. Oh yeah, it's sweeping time. When I do that, it goes down. No, the voice lines that stick in my head the most from that of any NPC in that game is fucking Jump Rope Girl, where she's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like, wow, great job. Her voice lines in particular, I've never been able to fully forget. So you just set it to like positive X. It's just like, yeah, I got this. Dude, you're trying to make it go up. Why would you put it as a fucking negative? That's weird. It's like Zelda aiming. Up is up, or up is down, and down is up. You gotta set your coding instructions to non-inverted y-axis. Ah, that sucks. Oh no, wait. Wait, was X vertical or was Y vertical? Y was vertical, wasn't it? Alright. Let's get it. Let's get this ghost. And there you go, folks. It's just that easy. An hour and 36 minutes in, we finally have a half-decent pace to Sanyo. Clip it and ship it. Not bottom. Move it down. Margin. Reading this whole fucking list. It's like, it went up. Wait, why does it do that? Margin top? Because you're telling it to move up a negative amount, not bottom. Move it down, I mean. Margin top makes it move down normally. To fuck? Basically, margin top tells it to add its blank space between this and the item above. If margin top is less, it would move up then. Positive numbers would be up and negative numbers would be down. So by setting a negative number, you were instead removing space. Interesting. You're saving me from my retardation. I'm in your debt. If I had access to your code, I'd probably be doing something that wouldn't make my web application teacher cry. Teacher just seemed to be like, oh, God. It's like when they, it's like when somebody else got access to the fucking, Yandere simulator, like, code, and they're like, oh my God, what the fuck are you doing, buddy? It's like, why did you write it like this? And they're like, oh, it's just how I wrote it. It's like, yeah, that's great. Okay, no, so going to the right there was actually the correct play on that first wave. That was just super bad on my part. I overcorrected. I got confuzzled and puzzled, what can I say? No, I'm bad! I'm so shit! Okay, it's fine. We're just gonna get it. We're gonna win, actually. For real, for real. On cap, no God. No God. It doesn't even exist. We capped it, alright? It's done. I don't even give a fuck. Time yourself out. I don't care. Time yourself out. You dead. Come on. Give me good RNG at least once, you fucker. I don't even blame Lily for that. Sanyo bullshit outseeds Lily. Okay, thank you. If Sanyo moves the way she's not supposed to here, it's because it's a very personal choice, and I should feel very attacked and affronted. Okay, yeah, my movement kind of sucked ass there. That's fine. You know, it's bad when even I can tell Yandere Simulator code looks like shit just by knowing nothing. Oh, yeah, you're the one who suggested a moral support, Lily. Yeah, that was a terrible Sanyo fight, but I did it. I got to stage 4. Yeah, I decided to get the moral support Lily. So, something funny about moral support Lily. I didn't actually have like a lot. I realized on this save file, well, I guess I only have the one save file, but like I realized I didn't have a lot of the cards unlocked, so I actually had to go out of my way to unlock Lily. I just did runs on normal mode until I just got her. Like, because I just decided at the end of one stream, I was just like, you know what, let's get Lily in on this. And then I'm like, oh, I don't have Lily. I have to go and get her. I have to unlock Lily White. Alright, time for everybody's favorite stage section. Let's get right into the news. Yeah, that was about like that. Maybe I should have gone right. I don't know. I gotta run to Jimbo. If I can cap it, then that'd be cool. And if I don't cap it, that means I'm fucking lame. I capped it. Okay. Come on. I got this shit. I didn't see that at first. It was covered in pink. I'm not even bothering. Let's fucking go. That's a Misamaru. That's a Misamaru. They only run to stage 4. It's all I needed. Oh. No. Not even I don't know. We'll find out. I have practiced. Okay. I know what I need to be doing on the first not now of 1 power. I remember the stratagem. Well, it's just all about pulling it off. Alright, I didn't pull it off. I panicked. Cool. Alright, if I cap spell 1 somehow. 1 power cap of spell 1. Let's get it. I hate you. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I definitely died at the start and then yellow spam. 1 power, yeah. Even if I capped the non, I highly doubt I was beating spell 1 with 1 power. Even with 2 lives. That run realistically should not have gone to Misamaru, but hey, it did. So we'll take it. It's all because of Lily, boys. It's all because of Lily. Yeah, like just spell 1 is definitely going to be the roadblock spell for Misamaru fights. I should definitely practice Misamaru a little more, because even with 1 power, dying to non-1 is sad. You don't really have an excuse for dying to non-1 over the nerves. And, well, I definitely had them. I was just fucking blind. And the one hard dodge I needed to do, I just kind of got blind and was like, alright, yeah, I don't know a goddamn thing. Who am I? What's my name? I don't know. It's something. I had a name at one point, I'm pretty sure. That was me. 1168, let's go. Let's go, gamers. There we go. Whatever. Lily sweep. Lily's carrying. Now, the only question is, because I don't have that much time left in the session, will that be my only stage 4 run today? Because it might be. It might have just been me struggling at stage 4. Like, me not even getting a run even remotely close to stage 4 all fucking day. I forgot to update the Sanyo counter. Hey, Rox. It's like, I get what you mean, but it's just so funny just, like, coming back in the chat and just immediately being, just adding somebody and being like, you want it? It just sounds like something really shady is going on. I have a cinnamon roll. So you want the fucking yeah. You want that cinnamon roll? It'll cost you $500. Alright, cool. Thanks, Yin Yangs. I love this section. I love the stage section so much, actually. Super fun and fair and balanced. They say that a hero save us. I don't know why that song jumped into my head. I don't even know if what I said was audible on the mic. There's the fucking, they said that a hero could save us song. Whatever the name of that is. Two, 1, 0. Honestly, that song should be the intro, music, or should be the title screen theme to Touhou Hero of Ice Fairy. That's all I'm saying. You just boot up the game and then you just hear that song play. It specifically starts on the chorus though, because otherwise I think it would take a little too long for the joke to actually make sense. You want to access the mainframe? He comes offering spring. He is the Lily White. I love Revenge Bullet Yin Yangs that move unpredictably. I love it even more so when they can literally spawn when you're trying to POC. You're trying to go for a POC, and then one spawns right on top of you. You try looking at it, just keep in mind I'm not that good. Yeah, no, I think it's like... yeah, I guess the unpredictable movements is the more annoying part, though. Because, like, if it was just up to spawns, then that'd be one thing. But I guess, like, the more annoying part is that it's, like, there's just no... There's no good way of dealing with them consistently before like, the next section comes up. Because you want to make sure that, like, you have, like, a clear runway when you're trying to take out the fairies. Otherwise, it kind of becomes hell. And there's no good, consistent way to do that when they move wherever they please. Really accurate battle simulator? Hold on. What's this about? I see mention of tabs. Oh wait, was tabs not totally accurate battle simulator? I just looked over and saw tabs. You're putting tabs in your code. I had to fix the classmate's code because it didn't display correctly on Firefox. Okay, no, so tabs was not totally accurate battle simulator. I love bullet and entities that have a life of their own. Yeah. It's always the most fun. Dodging bullets with free will. Tab, yeah. It's above the caps lock. I just saw tabs and I was like, that can't be the tab key, right? Interesting. Yeah, because it... Okay. Yeah, I see why that would be useful in coding. You can actually just, like, read that. You can read that in blocks instead of having, like, a whole fucking, like... instead of having, like, a 50 paragraph... Well, it's like 50 paragraphs of text all scrunched into one. Organization is such... It can be such a pain. Well, sometimes it can be nice to, like, just go through and organize stuff, right? But it's, like... It can be a hassle if you're just trying to, like, organize the entire time you're doing stuff. I imagine when you're writing code, though, it is a little more important to keep stuff organized as you're making them. But, like, with the way, like, I do stuff, it's, like, my organization typically comes after I have everything, like, kind of laid out. Because in my mind, I'm like, well, there's no reason to organize it yet. It's not even all here. But I imagine... Wow, that was so fast. She died so quickly. Bro, 4 Power Gang is losing it right now, actually. Where are my 4 Power homies at? I don't remember what the fuck I was saying. Organization, whatnot. Kill them all. Fun frozen. It's fun on the frozen peas aisle today. Love it. Ooh. Okay, that was kind of scuffed. An actual LNN pace going into Sanyo. That is unheard of. You know, I often ask myself why I don't stay at 4 power more often, and I truly don't have an answer. Yeah. Hey, compared to 1 power, Marissa, I feel like a god. It does so much damage except UM, so not really. Listen, for UM standards of damage, this is damage. Well, okay, for UM no card standards of damage, this is a solid number. Is it the best number? No. Not even, like, remotely. But it's a number. Yeah, that was just a really unfortunate situation with that overlap. I don't really know what I was supposed to do about that. That's fine. Just get it. Lock in. Lock in, he says. It'll be easy, he says. Non 2 is an easy non, he says. I should have gone to the right. I was just kind of hoping it would open up back in the center. It didn't, and I got trapped. Got literally trapped. All right, Sanyo, you feel like cooperating today? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. We like talked this out. Why can't we be friends? 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 You think? Wait, hold on. She liked that. She liked that offering. Come on. Yes. Yes. The singing worked. She fell for it. Sorry, that was Hero Brian. Yeah, it's not Hero Brian. Yeah, no, she moved with me twice. Again, it was the song. All right. So, 50 power will put me into the free power range. So, we ball. I got bad luck, so it didn't matter. So, that is something I've realized. That section is, even with 3 to 4 power, is still bullshit and random. You always need to keep that in mind. If the yin-yangs decide that they don't want to spawn on the same side of the screen as you, and they want you to run back and forth 50 different times, they will. And let me tell you, it's a little hard to start running back and forth on the screen when there's so many goddamn red rice, or when there's so much goddamn red rice. It's a stupid, bad section. I hate it. Game sucks. Bad game. May not have been reading it the best way, actually. Who knows? Who can say for sure? Jimbo, what do you have to say? like, speak for yourself, motherfucker. That's what Jimbo says. I heard him say that. That was so difficult. He loves Sonic fan dubs. Alright, if anyone's a fan of Sonic fan dubs, it's Jimbo. He loves them. I really thought that wasn't gonna hit me. Alright, well, that's an average Jimbo, I guess. Don't choke now. Would sure be a shame if streamer choked. Man, would absolutely suck for everyone involved if streamer decided to really just throw everything away. Shit! It was almost a second run to Misamaru. Alright. Did I at least get the glitch? I didn't get the glitch. Alright, well, I'm done with this session. I'm done for now. Chat should still be open, so y'all should still be able to negotiate folder stuff. Well, there's also Discord. It's fine if I stop streaming now, right? That won't fuck up. Nah, well, unless y'all need chat open for a little while longer, I'm fine to do another run. Other than that, I've been playing for 2 hours. Oh no, you're saying try again to Noveka. Just an empty folder. Oh yeah, I didn't update the Sanyo counter again. 7 Sanyos. I did it. The folder you share, they're just called images. And Jimbo, count how many gems there are in the Rainbow Dragon Cave. They didn't send the whole thing. Yeah, no, I think it just sounds like Rocks should just send their image folder. Unless they're trying to send you images, but I thought y'all were trying to send code. Okay, cool. Alright, well, I think y'all have got that sorted. So I'm gonna call it now. I think that's okay. I'm gonna call it now. I've gotten 7 runs to Sanyo. It was 6, 7, I forget. Hey guys, thank y'all so much to whoever watched this. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.